Hello, my friends. I hope you are all doing well today. I wanted to do a reading on, the whole Nick Reiner situation, but as soon as I saw it, he reminds me so much of Prince Harry. In the wrong ways, like drug use, being model coddled by parents, making threats against his family. It's a very disturbing situation, and I just instantly thought of Harry and feared for the royal family. I've always thought that he could, especially towards the whales, unfortunately, he could be very dangerous physically. So I wanted to do a reading using the Deviant Moon Tarot. I don't use this tarot very often because it's so long and it's more of a hard to shuffle and it's more of a Halloween deck. But I think it's perfect for this kind of reading. I want to say, would he ever do that? Does he have it in him to do that? Does the royal family fear for that? And are they trying to protect themselves from that? Are they on alert? I don't know about King Charles, but I feel like the whales, they're very serious about their security. And rightly so. So I just wanted to have a bit of a look and hopefully nothing sinister. But this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Let's say, Prince Harry, does he like Nick Reiner? Could he do that to his family? Is he thinking about it? Would he do it? And do they think he was capable and would do that and could be a threat? It's very hard to shuffle this deck, so I'm just like, ooh. Okay, that'll do. That's good. Underlying energy. Six of Swords. Yeah. Moving on. Something he seems incapable of doing as well. Moving on from the past. Interesting, that's the underlying energy. Because typically it would be in reverse with Harry. The inability to move on from the past. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Two of Cups. From this, I'm not getting that he would do it. Two of Cups is, love. Not necessarily family, but it can be family. It's just about relationships. Love. Temperance in reverse. Chaos. He loves creating chaos. But I'm not getting the feeling here that Harry would do that to his family. Heartbreak. Three of Swords. Sadness. I'm getting Charles energy here. Yeah, he feels a lot of heartbreak over what's happened with Harry, how he's behaved and how he's turned out. Yeah, just a lot of heartbreak that he can't move on. Yeah. The Hermit, there he is. There's the husband. But no, I don't think he would. I think he likes to cause chaos and conflict with his family. He likes to, I'm sorry to say, hurt them with the Three of Swords. Sort of, emotional, psychological attacks, but I'm not really seeing that he would ever physically hurt them, which is a relief. Doesn't mean he won't, of course, but the cards are saying that he wouldn't, so yeah. King Charles and the Wales, Prince William, are they worried that he could be capable of doing that? Queen of Swords. No, I'm not getting that. The Sun, no. I think they know that he wouldn't, that he's not capable of physical harm. He's too much. I'm getting here that they think he's too cowardly. The Hermit here in this deck, it's sort of cowering away. You know, fearful. The coward. You know, I think they think he's very cowardly, and he is, you know. And if they did, the sun can also be exposure. You know, if he tried something, like they would expose him. And it would not be a... Like MI6 is protecting them. Yeah. He wouldn't be able to get near them to be able to even try, but they think he's too cowardly. They see him as, like, he's all words. He loves to mouth off, but he never follows through with actions. You know, he's all talk, he's all mouth. He all acts like the big man, but he's never actually, you know, when it comes to it, he's a coward. Is how they see it. Yeah. Too much of a coward. Too busy lazing around his Montecito mansion, doing his drugs. Yep. They don't. And I think they're probably right, to be honest. Ooh. 10 of Swords. William, I think, though, isn't foolish. He knows that Harry is capable of betrayal because he's done it. He's betrayed them. William, I think, is more on guard than Charles. Yeah. Getting William's energy here in the 10 of Swords. He's on guard. He knows, like, 10 of Swords is betrayal. Harry, he betrays them every day. And I think he's looking to protect his family there. Yeah. Harry's a burden. Harry's a burden. I think more for William than for Charles. So I think Charles honestly just doesn't care. That's unfortunate. Okay. The Chariot, yeah. Very much William's energy here. He sees Harry as a burden, as someone not to be sort of passed off as he's too cowardly, he's a joke, you know, like, you could, you know, people that think like that are often the ones that end up getting hurt by underestimating things. Yeah, that's not William. He knows. And he's sort of beefing up the protection, I think, of his family, which is good. But, yeah, it often shows up as Meghan. He knows that Harry and Meghan are capable of great damage to the royal family. And perhaps not just, you know, emotional and reputational damage, but also physical betrayal. William, yeah, Charles just brushes it aside. Like, Charles doesn't consider Harry a threat, but William does. He sees Harry and Meghan. Both, you know. She sometimes shows up as the devil in the deck or as the Queen of Wands. But yeah, the devil, she's in her worst form here. He knows that she's just a black, soulless thing. Doesn't have any emotional empathy for anyone. He knows, allegedly. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he knows. We'll get one more. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. William is cautious. William is protecting his family. He's a smart man, a wise man. He doesn't brush off the danger that Harry and Meghan possess. Especially to his family, I'm sensing. Charles is like, it's nothing, it's fine. You know, Harry's too lazy, he's a coward. Which is actually surprising energy to get from Charles towards Harry, but that's what I'm feeling. He just brushes it off like, he's not a threat, it's fine. William's on alert. He sees them both as what they are. They're betrayers, traitors. And they've caused a lot of damage to his own wife in particular. Yeah, he's very much on alert. He's protecting his family with judgment there. protecting his family from the devil and the coward. Ooh. Okay, interesting. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please subscribe, and I hope to see you in future videos.